Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot. Here with some more MLB picks on this Saturday, May 1st, first of the month. And guess what, guys? We clean swept yesterday. Yes, 6-0. If we were a pitcher, we pitched the perfect game. Look, guys, that is absolutely what we're looking for. If this is your first video and you're like, "Whoa, this guy had a really great day yesterday," I'm hoping to build on it. I do the MLB picks daily. Austin does the NBA picks over on his side of the channel. And if you're like, "Well, baseball and NBA aren't really my thing, I'm just kind of gambling the gamble right now," that's okay, because in the fall, we're going to be back with some college football and NFL picks. We're absolutely going to the moon. This community is absolutely great. Right now, we're at 4,300 subs. Can we get to 4,400 by the end of the weekend? Absolutely. You guys are amazing with the support. Also, if you're like, "Logan, I watch these videos religiously. I'm already subscribed." Awesome. Can we get to our like goal of over 218? That is the most any one of these MLB videos has ever gotten. Austin's NBA videos get a ton. Let's show some MLB some love. And we just went 6-0 yesterday. Let's like up this video. And if you're not in our Discord, go join our Discord. Over 1,500 members in it, talking any sorts of gambling. It's absolutely the place to be. So, without further ado, let's recap. Let's take a little victory lap. If you guys were riding last night, you had an absolute great ride. 6-0, like I said, clean sweep. Started with the White Sox no-run first inning. NRFI Nation, we're killing it. NRFIs no-run first inning. I'm going to say that a lot if this is your first video. But we've been 3-0 in our last three no-run first inning bets. Boom. Easy cash. Garrett Cole, strikeout total over. Easy cash. Absolute monster. A's under in the first five. That was an absolute sweat fest, but it hit nonetheless. Blue Jays game over. Not a sweat fest. Blue Jays hit it on their own. Phillies money line, cash. That was an ugly game against the Mets. And the Reds money line, they tried choking at the end. They said, "Logan, to clean sweep, you're gonna have to sweat for this one." Guess what? They still hit though. And we are building off this momentum. Let's keep it going, guys. First pick of the day, Blue Jays versus Braves. Over 9.5, I believe, is gonna be the total. Look, I do these videos in the morning before all the lines are out. I don't have a run total for this one yet, but I'm taking it nonetheless. Look, guys, these teams just put up, I believe, 18 runs, right? So we know they can swing the bats, right? The pitching starters in this matchup, they don't scare me. Morton, 5 earned runs. Now, if he gives up, if he's on his game today, maybe. But the Atlanta bullpen's 26 in ERA. Atlanta's bullpen, terrible. So even if Morton has a good game, I believe the Blue Jays can get to the bullpen, right? On the other side of the mound, Bergen, he's making his first start. I don't really have really good numbers for him. Well, in 2020, he had a whip near 2. I don't really talk about whip, but it's there, and a 4 ERA. So, can Bergen get rocked? Yeah, absolutely. The Braves bats are certainly capable of rocking any pitcher. They're some of the best in the league. I like the total over in this one. Like I said, I believe the line could be around that 9.5 that we got it at last night, which would be great. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Easy catch for us last night. Let's ride it again tonight. See if the bats stay hot. Moving on to the next pick. Yep. Woo! Upset alert. Look, I love making these upset alert picks because if you've been tracking the MLB this year, there's been a ton of underdog winners, and Vegas isn't completely dialed in right. So, this underdog looks a little too good to be true if I'm being completely honest. But it's Royals versus Twins. I'm taking Royals money line plus 110 odds. Look, guys, Duffy, 3-0 in his last 3 versus Minnesota. He's 3-1 on the year this year with a .39 ERA. Duffy is absolutely killing it. So why the heck are the Twins favored? You tell me, right? Well, the Twins did win 9-1 yesterday. Completely blowout. So, Shoemaker's on the mound on that side. 2, 5, 4 earned runs this year. Is he hittable? Absolutely. Can the Royals pull off a plus 110 underdog pick? Yeah, I mean, we're not asking for a ton here. The Royals are certainly, in my opinion, the better team. They should win. They're not favored for some sneaky reason. Is this a trap? Is Vegas like, see, that's why the Twins were favored? Maybe. But we're riding Royals money line and with plus value there. Next pick, guys. Red Sox versus Rangers. I'm taking the over 4.5 total runs in the first 5 innings. Now, this comes out to be minus 105 odds. Red Sox, they're 7th in runs, 3rd in hits, great offensive team. Rodriguez, 3.52 ERA, but Rodriguez is a lefty. Texas, they actually do feast on lefties, right? A lot of teams hit better against lefties. Texas, 3-12 versus righties. So it's a really good thing that, Rodriguez is a lefty, because Texas would probably get shut out against a righty. They could. Texas isn't the best team. They're like dead last in strikeouts. But, Lyles, 3 earned runs in his last 3. Give me the 7, Lyles, and then we're cashing this over with ease, right? The over-under in this game opened at 8.5, which I thought was really interesting, because I'm like, I don't know that these teams can really do that. I definitely don't love counting on the Rangers to put up runs, but I know I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. The Red Sox can put up runs early, and actually, fun fact for you guys, they did hit this last night. They would have hit the over 4.5 in the first 5. So it's certainly a manageable bet for these two teams. I like the over 4.5 in the first 5. Don't go full game. I don't know what can happen full game. So just sticking with the first 5 in this one. Next pick. It's another first 5. Here you go. Listen closely. Indians versus White Sox. We're taking White Sox run line -0.5 in the first 5, -115 odds. Yeah, so it's the first 5 inning spread, essentially, is what this pick is. Chicago White Sox, 2nd in runs, 2nd in hits, and they don't strike out a lot. They're 3rd in strikeouts, right? Cleveland, 24th in runs, 28th in hits. Man, bad offensive team, right? I say it pretty much every day. Cleveland, bad offensive team. Lance Lynn, really good pitcher, 0, and 2 earned runs in his last 3 starts. McKenzie did give up 3 earned runs in his last matchup versus Chicago. So, I certainly see a potential for Chicago White Sox to get out early, kind of jump on McKenzie, right? That's what we're needing. We need the half-point spread in the first 5 innings. And, when we take these first 5 inning bets, we're eliminating the bullpen, should be eliminating the bullpen. And that's a good thing, because Chicago's bullpen, bad, one of the worst in the league. So I like that one in the first 5 on that game. Next pick, it is a player prop. And I like to do these. The format of my normal picks is I do 4 picks, I do 1 player prop, and then I do 1 no-run first inning bet. I like to keep it that way. It makes it easier to follow. Giants versus Padres. We're taking Blake Snell under 7.5 strikeouts. Now, again, when I make these videos, the lines aren't completely out, right? The most of the sportsbook release especially the strikeout lines a lot closer to game time. So if you're looking for this line, keep an eye out for it. I believe, though, the projected total, I use several sites to kind of verify this, should be 7.5. The under is definitely going to be the hot play. It's -149 odds coming out. It should be, right? San Fran, 7-3 versus left-handed pitchers, right? They absolutely love feasting on lefties. Go look at the splits if you don't believe me. Go look at San Fran splits versus lefty. They really do love the left-handed pitchers. Last 3 games, Blake Snell, he hasn't hit this number anyway. So, but in his first 2 starts of the season, he did hit the 8 strikeout total. So it's been a minute, Blake Snell. What have you done for me lately? I know what Blake Snell did for me a couple weeks ago, actually probably 3 weeks ago, when we picked him against the Stinky Pirates, and he didn't even last an inning. He just got boat raced out of there. So I think the Giants can certainly get to him. And look, can they hit for contact? Because if they're hitting for contact, some fly balls, some ground balls, and Blake Snell's still getting out of it, he's not going to hit the over 7.5, because you have to absolutely be dealing. That's not a low number. I like the under 7.5 for Mr. Snell today. Moving on to our last pick, NRFI Nation. We're here. This is our home. Our flag flying higher than ever. We're 3-0 in the last 3 no-run first inning bets. I told you this is a trend pick. It's a momentum pick, right? I'm taking Dodgers versus Brewers. No-run first inning, -140 odds. Look, guys, formula to picking a no-run first inning, and I'll run this through probably every day almost. Low over under total. I like this one. It was set to 7. It opened at 7, right? So not expected to be a ton of runs. Woodruff, 0, 1, 1 earned run. May, 1, 3, 2 earned runs. Okay, May's been a little shaky. We need May to hold down the fort. But you want strong pitching in a no-run first inning. Give me 3 outs on this side, 3 outs on this side. Boom, we cash it. a no-run first inning. Dodgers, go look at first inning run stats too. Dodgers are 22nd in first inning runs. Yes, they have some really talented bats, but that doesn't always translate to the top of the order and starting the game, and they're 22nd in it. Milwaukee, yes, they are up there. And you're going to say, ooh, that makes me a little nervous. Yeah, but we need May to hold down the fort anyway. You need both pitchers to hold up their end of the bargain. Lastly, guys, since we did go 6-0 yesterday, I thought, what the heck? Let's throw in a parlay of the day. I haven't done one of these in a hot minute. So, my 3 best picks to parlay, and I don't have the final odds on this one because, like I said, guys, Blake Snell's odds, they don't come out till probably closer to game time. First leg, Dodgers versus Brewers, no run first inning. Second leg, Blake Snell, under 7.5 strikeouts. Third leg, White Sox run line in the first 5 innings. Don't know what the odds come out to be. I'm sure we'll pin a comment when they do come out later. Let's go ahead and recap the picks. Why don't we? Blue Jays versus Braves, taking the over 9.5 or whatever the line comes out to be. That one's not quite out yet. Royals money line, the Red Sox versus Rangers, over 4.5 in the first 5 innings. Indians versus White Sox run line spread -0.5 in the first 5 innings. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Giants versus Padres, Blake Snell under 7.5, and Dodgers versus Brewers, no run first inning. Guys, the absolute best. Let's keep it rolling today. 6-0 back-to-back days. I'll be off the walls. You won't even be able to contain me. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Watch some baseball or just bet some baseball. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.